Okay, sorry that that cut me off, but you'll probably have 2 parts or 3 parts to videos because I'm not paying for a full year subscription, and they're only 5 minutes long. So sorry about that. But what I was saying was when people realized that they could plant things, um, they could plant it again during the same time that next year. Okay, people were getting used and getting smarter to the field of food and stuff, and this started after agriculture. So people enjoyed a more reliable and steady source of food. This was certain. I mean, you knew that, hey, if it rains and it floods real good, or we get a good harvest in, then, like we're going to be set. They loved having that certainty. They didn't have to worry about, will I find food tomorrow if I go hunt? Will it be there? Families settled down and formed larger communities. This is where you're going to see civilizations develop, okay? This is where you're going to see people come together, and now you're having um, Billy and Bobby and Jerry and Mark all farming for their families. Okay, and you're going to have their kids helping. You're going to have the mothers helping, okay, making the food. Humans concentrated on new skills, arts, crafts, architecture, and social organization. So, clothing, pottery, anything like that, really old artifacts that you can think of. Those are going to be humans concentrating and putting their skill to test and creating things that really benefited the type of communities that they were creating. And then complex societies eventually arose. So when we get into section 2, we're going to talk deeper about the different types of societies and different types of civilizations that came alive after this kind of effect of agriculture took off. Okay. So, farming brought really big change to these people's lives, all right? Um, People developed these specialized skills in arts and crafts. They started building trades, and they also started communicating with each other more. So, going to different villages or going to different communities. I have this. Would you like this for this? Okay. The same thing we've seen throughout history, trading, making those relationships, starting some type of economic prosperity, okay? Also, different social classes began to emerge. Go figure, social classes are going to be everywhere you go. Every piece of history you look at, there is going to be a social class. We've seen this with China. We've seen this with Europe. Now we're seeing it in the Americas, okay? It's very, very, very important to know that social classes are the driving forces in communities, okay, in societies. Another thing is that after social classes began to develop and farming took off, people kind of understood what they were good at, understood what could be planted. You're going to see a lot more advanced civilizations take off. Okay, and that's what we're going to talk about in sections 2 and 3. Um, this chapter super super short, but there's a lot going on. You're having farming, you're having people come together, and I mean, agriculture really kind of kickstarted this whole thing. So it's really important to remember that. So, your discussion question for today, Tuesday, um, why might the development of agriculture be characterized by some as a turning point in human history? So, what this question is asking you is, why was the development of agriculture a turning point in history when you look at it um, for humans? Why was this important? What made it the driving force to push people into bigger civilizations? Okay, think of it as a whole. So you'll do this discussion question, add it to your document of questions that you have created. On Friday, there will be an assignment tab in Google Classroom that you will be posting this on. Okay, and I will grade